Alright, Ascenders, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing the Silent. Last time we played the Ironclad. I was a little bit sleepy. Wasn't really a problem. In fact, the run was, on the whole, actually a little bit easy. I mean, I definitely messed up a couple times, but, never found out what was happening with that one bug we came across either. But, what else is new with this game, am I right? But yeah, today we're going to be playing the Silent, and I'm excited because I don't know. I just like the Silent. Let's go. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Jeez, my brain's stalled again. I promise I had caffeine. Let's see. So we're going to be fighting the Soul Fish. So he's going to be giving us copies of Beckon every so often. Sometimes he turns intangible. He hits decently hard for Act 1. I think mainly it's the Beckon along with his hits that become problematic. The Silent has a little bit less trouble dealing with Soulfish than most characters, I would say, in my experience, because of the discarding mechanics that are kind of so integral and built into the character. So maybe if we could lean into that a little bit, that would be good. Do I really want to take Curse Pearl again? I literally took it last run. Let's see where I want to go. Because there's this early shop over here, which would be alright. I do like this. Because it gives, like, Fire Elite. Late shop. No heal in between these two elites. I'm less inclined to do that because, unlike the Ironclad, I don't heal every combat. And also, there's not a lot of combats to collect cards before the fights start rolling in. This is questionable. Don't like that. I do not mind that, though. But again, this is questionable. It's 2 in a row. You know what I mean? This would be good, though. Maybe, like, that would be okay. Sucks we don't get a fire first, but, I mean, we get a fire after and a fire before the next. We have a few fights to get stuff, pick it up. We could even take the... If we go this way, we could take the Pearl. Get some value here. This becomes... There's supposed to be a question mark again. This becomes less questionable by the time we get here because we should have had a few upgrades, hopefully, and some cards and stuff. But at the same time, we don't have many card rewards by then either. Get 1 guaranteed, 2, 3, 4. Chop, I don't know. I think this is probably better. Go like, maybe something like this. I think that's probably best, and so I'll take... I guess we're doing greed again. We did greed last run, we're doing greed this run. I don't know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fucking... Whatever, man. We'll take 1 to see Punk. Who gives a shit? It's gonna go well. I have a good feeling about it. Interesting. So, we're fighting Soulfish, so we're in alternate Act 1. Which means that the elites that we're going to come up against are Phantasmal Gardeners, are Skulking Colony, and are... What is the third one? Terror Eel. I think Snakebite and Deadly Poison go really good into maybe even all of those. Because part of the reason why it's difficult to deal with the Phantasmal Gardeners is because they get blocked the first time you hit them with an attack on your turn. But Poison deals damage to their HP even if they have blocks, so these are obviously good for those fights. I think I prefer Snakebite over Deadly Poison. poison though, because of the retain. While you have no potions, gain 2 dex is pretty cool. Prepared goes really good into the boss. I know it's common, but I'll still buy one here because it's helpful to discard greed as well and stuff like that. I really like Bag of Marbles into Dramatic Entrance. That's because it's innate, so you're guaranteed to draw it on turn 1, which is when Bag of Marbles takes place. The upgrade makes it deal 15 with Bag of Marbles, brings up to 22 to all enemies right off rip. It's really good for a lot of fights going throughout the entire run, and it's especially good for Phantasmal Gardeners, assuming we get them. It's also very good for Decimillipede in Act 2 and stuff like that, so there's no way I'm going to say no to that. I think that's a wonderful idea, since I have the money. I also have exactly enough for a weak pot, which would be really good against, like, Terra Eel or Skulking Colony, so I guess I'll buy it. Pretty good shop. Pretty good shop, I like that. Not bad. Pretty fucking good turn 1, if you ask me. Love that. Oh, man. I think it's definitely footwork. We get footwork and we're, like, good on block for a while, right? We already bought prepared, so we didn't have to struggle to make the choice. This is annoying, though. We lose out on Lasting Candy, Whetstone, and Wing Charm. I still think we made the right choice. I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. That sounds pretty good turn 1. Get out of here. Ooh, Malaise. I like Malaise. Malaise is good against Skulking Colony. It's good against Terra Eel. It's good against Soulfish. It's good against a lot of enemies going into the entire game. Alright, Terra Eel it is. Do I just... Nah, take advantage of the vuln while I have it. Snake bite at a different turn. Ow. There we go. The Malaise really helps. Now we can play a free snake bite and a footwork. Love that. Oh, I should have held off on... Ah, oh, damn it. I should have held off on one strike and waited. Damn it. That's actually really dumb on my part. Ow. Yeah, I really messed that up. Damn. I'm convinced that 9 damage I just took, or I think it was 9, was purely because I waited. I didn't wait one extra turn for that split. That's a shame. Tuning Fork is wonderful, though. I love seeing that. Let's see. Accelerant is kind of nuts. I don't know if I take Accelerant for just Snakebite. But the Silent does have access to quite a lot more poison, and Accelerant does go well with Snakebite. Especially on the Snakebite upgrade. Like, imagine I have Accelerant in play, I find the turn to play Snakebite. It's like instant 19 damage, and then the next turn it's instant 15 damage. Even more so with the upgrade on Excel. Yeah, screw it. I talked myself into it. Seems like a fun build. So do I take Fire or do I take Fire Elite Fire? I think I have a really good matchup into the other two, so I want to take the extra Elite. That's unfortunate. Um... Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I don't want to take any more damage. I'm in need of HP. We'll say it. Calculated gamble is nice. I will take a heal here, preemptive. Huh, Stone Calendar could be good. Could be good. Alright, are you guys ready for this? I think that went pretty well. Parrying Shield. If you end a turn with at least 10, deal 6. Nice. I don't need a second melees. Definitely not. I wouldn't be against a Predator. There's an argument to be made that I should have taken Ricochet, but I'm just not a fan of Ricochet. I've used it quite a few times, don't get me wrong. I'm just not the biggest fan on it. I think the thing I should be upgrading is Accelerant. Skull King. Alright, we do that, we do that, and we do that. Thank you, Tuning Fork. Speaking of, let's play skills to help build it up. Good job, Accelerant. Good job, Tuning Fork. We got meat on the bone. That is hype as hell. I don't think I need these, though. Between melees and neutralize, I don't think I really am in need of extra weak. Cloak and Dagger is okay, but it's not really the kind of card I'm looking for right now. We have a lot of block already, just from footwork alone. I think our damage is extremely front-loaded with Dramatic Entrance, and then the rest of it kind of comes from Snakebite. So maybe we do need more damage, but I don't want it to come from a card that generates one Shiv. That being said, I would actually like a little bit more poison, so maybe I should take this for the card awards. I'll do that. Seems good. Okay, we play Accelerant, we play Survivor, get the Dramatic Entrance, and then hit into a melees. foggied, but that's fine. If I kill you, I prevent myself from taking 8 damage. If I play this, I prevent myself from taking 7 damage. I don't really think there is such a thing as a turn where this guy doesn't attack me, and I can only play once, but I have to kill him quickly. It's worth taking the 4 here. That's a yikes from me. That's a big yikes from me. That prevents the most damage. Snakebite brings it up to 8, which would deal 8. Plus 7 is 15, plus 6 is 21. Snakebite strike kills. And then I heal for meat on the bone and leave this at 9. Perfect. We got a duplicator. Poison stab. I'm looking for more poison. I like poison stab. Yeah. Caca! That brings that to a kill. Ideally, I would actually like to take exactly 4 damage here so I could heal with this. Neutralize plus poison will kill him, so I can't use that. I could take 6, go to 32, heal 12. Or I could take 1, go to 37, heal nothing. Better to just take the damage so I heal for meat on the bone. Go to 44. Knife Trap is not what I'm looking for right now. Although I love the card and the art especially. Piercing Wail is sometimes very useful. Memento Mori is sometimes very useful. I like Memento Mori better right now. Alright, so I think ideally I would want to upgrade Snakebite for the damage here, but I really want to get that footwork upgrade soon. Okay. Get a dramatic. Get footwork in play. Alright. Not bad. I really want to get Snakebite out there. Looks like we're having a bit of trouble with that, but... Okay, so he's not intangible. We got Accelerant out. We're gonna hit with a big snake bite. I could duplicate her and just, like, absolutely destroy him. I like the idea of doing that. So he's taking 39 damage from poison. 14, 13, and 12. I have to play this. So, basically we just win. Oh, and Stone Calendar. Okay. That was good. That was a really good Soulfish. We destroyed him. That was awesome. The duplicator on Snakebite with Accelerant was crazy. I think... Echoing Slash is insane. If I draw it on turn 1 with the Bag of Marbles and the Dramatic Entrance, it's insane. But Bullet Time is also insane, because then it'll be easier to do things like Snakebite and Predator and yada yada. But also Adrenaline's insane in literally every deck the Silent has ever had in the history of the Silent's existence. So this is actually kind of a hard choice, to be real. There are other ways to gain energy, and the Silent has a lot of access to card draw. Adrenaline is good, but it's not mandatory or anything. In fact, we already have card draw with this, and I would really like to get this upgraded with either of these. So I think maybe Echoing Slash is the most unique option. The reason I pick it is because it's the most unique option and because it helps a lot if I top deck it with that Jamillipede, especially, things like that. We have the Insatiable coming up. I think we might be able to handle that relatively well. Really what this deck wants right now is like maybe 1 or 2 more poison cards. Nothing crazy, just something. And then our damage is like through the roof. So at that point, I would just want to remove these maybe, and then like get another Footworker, like another good black card. So what do I... All right, let's see. I could do this into this, or I could do this into this, maybe. I also don't hate this necessarily. Into this, or even into this. Let's see what I get from a Robust. Necrobinder cards. Card rerolls or suppress. Suppress goes good with what we're doing because it'll make it innate on the turn. Bag of Marbles, weakens, I'll buy a lot, deals a lot of damage. On the other hand, Driftwood is like S tier, crazy, strong, OP as shit relic. Lich Glass is like the most fun option, probably. But since we just got done saying that, like, we just kind of want poison, I don't think this is really what we need. This would help with that thing. But since we just took this, wanting to top deck more damage on turn 1, this also would help with that thing, and it would help keep us alive because it guarantees us 3 week application on turn 1. So it's either we reroll every card reward ever until we get poison a couple times, and then this becomes useless, because we're not going to take very many more cards, probably, to be honest. Or we take this and hope that we get lucky enough that we didn't need this to begin with, which shouldn't be that hard. So I'm going to do this. I don't know, that's my line of thinking anyway. I might be wrong for that, but let's see. We could do Elite, Fire, Elite, Fire, Elite. Or we could do elite fire, fire, shop elite fire. We get to pick when we get them. I want to go this way because it guarantees 2 events on the way to the thing. I think that's pretty good. I'll go left. Oh, yeah. Guys. 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 It's working. This is a good poison card, actually, for us because we have Gamble and we also have Prepared. I like that. That's pretty decent. I guess this means we're not going to go to that shop because I really like the mystery box idea. 3 relics? Absolutely. When am I going to get that? Here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll get it by the boss. Good. And so that was a pretty good turn. It's a shame we didn't get a second, it's a shame that we didn't get a second block card there, but... Goodbye. Alright, we did say we wanted a little more card draw discards now. The discard becomes even more valuable on account of the haze, right? That's what it's called? Haze? Yeah, haze. So they're not vulnerable because they have artifact. And now you don't have artifact, so think about that maybe. Think about that maybe. I know it's weird to use potions and stuff for a hallway fight right before an elite, but chompers can really do a lot of damage. I wasn't having good draw order or anything here. It felt to me like basically mandatory. Outbreak is interesting. Because Outbreak is when you apply poison. Not when you apply poison to one guy. When you apply poison in general. Outbreak is good. Escape Plan upgraded. Draws a card. Sometimes give 5 block. Scales with footwork. We don't need more damage from poison. We need more poison. So I'll take Escape Plan over Outbreak right now. Yes, so we definitely want Suppress on. And then triple defend here. We're not going to play this, I don't think. Maybe we should get it out of the deck, though. I think we will draw through the deck. So. Love Tuning Fork so much, by the way, guys. Absolutely amazing freaking card, man. We'll hit once with Predator to help the draw. You need to be careful because Personal Hive. You never want to, like, overdo it, this guy. As much as I want to gamble, I would rather just hit Snakebite Defend here. I don't want to I want to prepared, but if I get acrobatics, my next turn is going to suck, so I won't. That went really well. That went, like, really well, guys. Alright, pendulum. Whenever you shuffle a drop, I'll draw a card. Nice. I would like After Image, actually. If I get After Image, I care a lot less about block from now on. It's also innate, and it makes these, like, do even more work for me on turn 1, which I kind of appreciate a lot. Swift, too. Versus Sharp on Dramatic. Yeah, no. I'll take Sharp Dramatic Entrance instead. Yeah, give me the upgrade on Afterimage first. I like that a lot. What I'm really looking for right now is Bag of Preparation. Okay, so... Oh. Thank you, Tuning Fork. It was unnecessary, but I appreciate your contributions. Man, it's a shame Accelerant isn't in play right now. Worked out, though. Oh, which one? Probably a second haze, right? I don't think we need 2 snake bites. We have good discard, so the second haze seems pretty good. Dechi? Hell yeah! I called that shit at the end of Act 1. Nice. Okay, so we got Sparkling Rouge from beating Dechi. We got Happy Flower, Horncleat, and Gorjut from the Wongo Mystery Ticket. That's sick. That's a lot of power. Extra strength and dex, extra energy, lots of block. Dude, nice. Second escape plan. Okay. Definitely. So, okay. Definitely. Here's the part where we upgrade prepared. Finally, I think that's the most important upgrade that we haven't done so far. Start with that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. We get dramatic entrance. It's 15, so let's hurt someone. Pretty good turn 1. Pretty good turn 1, if I do say so myself. Pretty good turn 2, in fact. Pretty good turn 2, in fact. Love that. I don't think I need more poison, to be completely honest. I think at this point I would just like to remove strikes and maybe add another aggro or 2. I really don't think I need more cards. It would just kind of clog the deck. forgot that was going to proc there, so I kind of wasted it, but that's all right. Predator, Survivor, discard the haze into a strike. Okay, so perfect. Oh, we even gets a friggin' turn off where I can hit Snakebite. Parrying shields and then like triple poison is so insane to watch. Gambler's Brew. Gambler's Brew goes pretty hard. I like Gambler's Brew more than a Strength Potion going into the Insatiable with this deck, though. Oh, you know what? Mirage is great. We'll take one of those. I think I would like to upgrade this. Having it on the right turns is really good when I have double haze. It seems important. I feel like that was a pretty good opening turn as well there. I should have hit this first, but oh well. I should have popped this on turn one. It slipped my mind, to be honest, but I don't think it'll be as useful in Act 3 as it would be just here. So, my bad, honestly. I think maybe I should gamble this. Just for more poison, because he ran out. Yikes. Okay, finally pop Centennial. Interesting. Probably not playing Predator this turn, so I'll do that. And another Frantic. I just want to be away from it, honestly, at this point. Alright, yeah, we got this. The Stone Calendar doing 52 there is really good. Yeah, he's like Omega screwed. Nice. That was a really good insatiable fight, to be honest. Alright. So here's my question. Which one of these do I take, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Because, alright, now listen. We assassinate, do we need it? Do we really? I mean, we already have dramatic entrance, suppress, bag of marbles. I don't think so. I don't think we do. The hunt is obviously strong, but there aren't many cards, again, that I want to add any longer. And tracking just doubles our damage to weak enemies. And weakening, let's see, we have melees. We have suppress. It's pretty good. I like doubling our damage. That seems valuable. Oh, we're going into queen. Okay, queen. Queen. All right, so I like that. I like that. I'm also okay with that, notably. This is significantly more awkward. I'm okay with that. I'm potentially okay with that. Potentially. Let's see what we got from Nunu PP. Oh man, Delicate Frond though. Oh wait, I played with Diamond Diadem the other day. Really liked it. I played it when I was playing a run with Harley on multiplayer. Really liked it. That shit went hard, man. Fifth card you play in each turn is free is cool but unnecessary. I guess it helps with snake bite sometimes. I think Delicate Frond goes the hardest. Better at Diamond Diadem. But I usually play a lot of cards on this deck right now, so I'll take a Frond. I'll also ditch a skill pot. I think I'll keep this stilt going into the next fight. Could be good. So which way do I want to go? I do kind of... This is a little questionable, but I'm kind of okay with it. I think I want to go that way, so I'm going to do like... Again, I don't need as many cards, so I'll pick a double event or something. Yeah, let's go this way. That seems good. Alright, after image. Hidden escape plan, hidden escape plan. Just completely destroy you. Completely destroy you. Yeah, nice. That went well. Pretty good turn one. Pretty good turn one. That's what I like to fucking see. Let's play a couple skills to get the tuning fork up. That's all. Alright, we'll get rid of this. Actually, we'll get rid of that too. These are just like... eh. Well, do I want the... Well, yeah, I kind of do want straight damage so I can hopefully get more turn 1 or 2 kills. That seems way better than anything else I could really be doing with this. Swift Potion is pretty solid. Piercing Well Plus goes great into Queen. I don't have enough to uncover this because I only have one more divination. I'll try here, maybe. Damn it! That tracks. I would like a second Echoing Slash, I guess. Helps the turn 1 ankle. Honestly, it's only because I want to be able to burn through these fights to get to the boss faster and more reliably and without taking damage. Is the main idea. That's why I'm prioritizing this so much, just so that we're all aware. Also, it's kind of terrible that I would find this now, because then I would be turning off the benefits of Delicate Frond for the rest of the act if I held these. Um, let's see. I'm leaning really hard into turn 1. I want to upgrade this just so that the fights leading up to the boss are a lot safer. It will be really important when we get the knights, so. Alright, let's go with... Nice. Damn it. I should have held off. I forgot about the tuning fork again there when I played that escape plan. That was really foolish of me too. That gamble, I should have just blocked. I don't know what I was hoping for there, but I took a lot of damage because of it. Alright, so if I play Mirage... I want to take a 9. I want to keep my tuning fork up right now, so let's kill this. Alright, Meat on the Bone heals us up. Tingsha's really good. Love that. Pounce goes really good with Snakebite, so I like that. Akabeko's insane, actually. And you're about to see why. It's 15. If I hit suppress and deal 16 to you, or to you, that'll put you on 40. I wouldn't be able to set it up proper. But if I put it on you, it would bring you down to 29. I could use that, bring it down to 9, then this would do 30 to both in the front all of a sudden. Pretty solid, and then I can also hit one of these and take no damage. Tearing shield got him. That's good. Okay, so... Nice, that went well. Mummy hand is cool. I want to take adrenaline now. As tempting as Outbreak really is. Like, tracking is here to play. If possible, I would like to take 2 here for meat on the bone again. Right now I take 2. So I'll do that because I think this fight will be easy. Oh, I only took 1. Rip. My kingdom for taking 1 damage. There we go. Okay. Things are looking good. But that guy's dead. So, do one of these. Yeah, there we go. Nice, and we got the heal for meat on the bone. Yeah, we're looking good. Second acro, nice. We have a lot of money for this upcoming shop, which is awesome news. Oh, I should have played this. Play it now. Those are good potions to carry into the boss. So hopefully I won't need to use them. Murder. Do I just take murder for fun? No, right? It's tempting, though. Alright, so we're definitely getting rid of doubt. No thought, just click. Is there anything I put Punch Dagger on? I don't think. Not really, right? It's not that good. I mean, I guess I could put it on suppress. I gotta spend my money on something. I wouldn't mind putting that on queen on turn 1. I also wouldn't mind just sticking this on suppress. Just for free damage. Help kill the Torchhead Amalgam quicker, maybe. Also wouldn't mind grabbing an Expose, maybe. Maybe not. Thinking ahead and then upgrade it sounds like a good call. Helps give me a little more control over my draw order, my deck cycle, everything, because Queen, the bound condition that she puts on your cards, man, is a little bit on the rough side. So if there's a card that I really want to play, I could use thinking ahead to play it next turn if necessary. Alright, I think this should be fine. First off, we'll throw Pattern Demise on Queen in the back. So while I'm dealing with him, she could take 9 damage per turn. Beyond that, we have 1 intangible for clutch, and we have Heart of Iron also for when we need. Should be fine. Let's go ahead, start with this big boy. Okay. It's important, I'd say, thankfully we have Horncleave, by the way, so we don't even need to care about blocking. I think it'd be best to get tracking in play and footwork in play. Then we could even play Snakebite on you in advance. That's interesting, because I'm about to draw. I guess I could do that next turn, but no, I actually need block right now. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll play defend. We'll finally hit this Heart of Iron, so now I go up to 25. 27, which is perfectly blocking. It's the first time I blocked that laser eyes bullshit in a while. It's pretty good news. What do I have back here? Acrobatics seems worth it. Hit an Accelerant as well. You're auto dead. Okay. We've dealt 109 damage to Queen through indirect source. Through purely indirect sources while we were fighting her other guy. So that's really good news. Thinking ahead. I'd like an escape plan next turn. Seems good. Hit a suppress. Now she's only dealing 20. Seems good. 16. So I'm only taking 2 here. That's fine by me. It'll proc Centennial Puzzle finally. We ditch both hazes is insane. Man, guys, Accelerant is absolutely lovely. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about the 72 poison damage when she only has 25 poison? Plus the pairing. Oh no, the pairing shield didn't go off, but plus the freaking stone calendar. Like, damn, guys, that was so simple. That was simple. That's light work. That's another quick run. We just kind of did that shit in like an hour. Damn, that was fun. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Ooh, Herg die, huh? No sass this time, Architect? Good shit. All right. Time for our assessment yet again. This run had some interesting little kind of gambits that I set up. Uh, I really liked Snakebite. I know like everybody is coming into Snakebite. Like it's not just me. I at first when I saw Snakebite, I thought it was absolute dog water. But then I started to think about it a little bit more and realized Retain made it all right, like pretty good. And then some creators that I watch, like Jorbs and Frost Prime and others, but I watch them the most, so notably, uh, started kind of talking about Snakebite more, and I fully agree. Retain, really solid, just because people take turns off, easy to play. That's how Frost put it. I think that's a very good point. Um, but just having a big source of poison for 2 energy, like, deals a lot of damage in a fight that would last a while, even if they're not taking a turn off. As well, it works really good with things like Pounce. It's a skill, you could burst it. Like, there are very good things that you could do with this card. It doesn't look very good at first, but then when you start to realize what the other cards do and the way that they can interact and work with it, you realize that it's very synergistic with a lot of different play styles. It's a very good poison card. I like it. I took it, and between this and Accelerant, it basically won us Act 1 and 2. Like almost on their own. It was just crazy. Um the most fun thing about this run, in my opinion, was Dramatic Entrance. I think Sharp, Dramatic Entrance plus with Bag of Marbles, and especially when we got Akabeko, that was fucking ridiculous. Akabeko makes Dramatic Entrance 25, and then Vulnerable makes it um, 37 damage to all enemies for 0 cost on turn 1. I mean, come on. That's fun, man. That was a good Dramatic Entrance deck. Footwork, I didn't even need the upgrade. We just had enough block all the time. Sometimes we took damage, meat on the bone, whatever. But it was really good. It was really solid defensive uh, capabilities in this deck. As always, Malaise is wonderful. Even if you hit it for 1 energy, Malaise is really fucking useful. I like being able to use it on enemies that have multi-hits and stuff and like get it off for higher energy though. Like when we fought, I think it was Terror Eel, he has an attack where it's like he hits 3 times, but I hit him with enough melees to where it was 0 times 3, and we just didn't block on multiple turns because of it. Like phenomenal, phenomenal. Eats two artifact on enemies with artifact, just very good. Accelerant is absolutely broken. Okay, it's not broken, but I love it. I much prefer Accelerant to Catalyst. I have not seen Catalyst in this game. I don't even know if it's in this game. It might be as one of an event card because there's like an event where you could get old cards from Spire 1 on characters, but I don't know which cards are in and which cards are out. Maybe Catalyst exists. It would go crazy if it did to have them together for sure. But I prefer this to Catalyst because it's a little bit more reasonable because it takes the poison down quicker. So like, whereas Catalyst like would double or triple the poison, but it would tick down at the same rate. So I felt like it was a little more strong. Accelerant feels like a little more tame and like a little more fun, and I like seeing it go bang bang bang. Like it's just more engaging. I like it quite a bit. I love this Um, Echoing Slash was pretty good for the turn ones. Suppress to go with turn ones really good. I really liked Haze this run. I took the first Haze because I needed poison. I thought, that seems pretty good. I don't know if I'll be able to discard it every time I draw it, but it seems pretty good. And then most of the time I did. There's a few times where I didn't, but most of the time I did, even when I got two. Even though I only had a few discard cards at first, and I only picked up a few as it went on. Haze is just really solid. The rest is, I mean, the rest is very straightforward. More damage, more turn one, more snake bite synergy, more unique forms of block, more card control. Very fun run. Something else of note that I really, really, really like in this game is Tuning Fork. I forgot to count it a couple times, but I was trying as hard as I could to count it most of the time. And Tuning Fork is so good. Just a free 7 block. Dude, I'm going to play 10 skills all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? This shit is goated. I love Tuning Fork. It's really, really, really good if you can pay attention. Especially if you can pay attention more than I do. Then you get even more use out of it, because my dumb ass forgets it half the time. But yeah, pretty good run. I like that one a lot. And tomorrow we get to play my new favorite character, the Regent. I'm so fucking excited, you guys. I love the Regent. I've had so many good Regent runs lately. I had so many good Regent runs lately. I had a Regent run where I dealt like 1,000 damage with Heavenly Drill, and I loved that. That was wonderful. I also had colorless Regent runs and card creation Regent runs and stuff recently that have made me appreciate the character even more than I already did the last time I gushed about him. So much fun. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one, and have a good rest of your night. Peace.